Hi students, good to see you again. Today's Monday, May 11th, and I'm Mr. Medina, obviously. I have a couple of announcements for you. So I don't really have any updates as far as things going on with school or anything. We're still kind of waiting for more information. If you want to know more updates about grades and things, check the announcements for last week. I have important information there. Yes, sir, you got a question? Mr. Medina, how many weeks do we have left for online learning? You should have said do, question guy, you got a typo. Including this week, we just have 3 weeks left of online learning. That means you have 3 more weeks if you want to raise your grades for any of your classes. Remember, you can only get A's, B's, or C's, but any work that you do for your classes should only count towards raising your grade, okay? So if you want a good GPA by the end of this year, focus on the classes that you want to raise above, a C or a B, and get those grades up. You got 3 weeks left. Yes, sir, you got another question? Mr. Medina, I have a teacher who lowered my grade. What should I do? So I've been getting a lot of emails about this sort of thing. So if you think that a teacher is lowering your grade for not doing work or because you're not getting 100% on your assignments, contact those teachers directly. You need to ask them about their grading policies. And let me know if they're not getting in touch with you. I can send them an email and tell them to check an email from you. But that's really all that I can do right now to help you out with other classes. I can't control other teachers' grades. Yes, you got another question? What about our letters? That's a great question. So I learned a lot about my students this week, this weekend specifically, after reading the letters that you wrote from your hero to you. So here are some of the letters that impressed me the most. First, a lot of students wrote letters from heroes in careers that they're interested in. So one student from first period wrote a letter from Virgil Abloh, who is a designer. Another student wrote a letter from Bill Gates, who obviously is the president of Microsoft, who has done a lot of really important things. And a student from fourth period wrote a letter from Russell Wilson, who's the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, I believe. So they all got really good advice from these, heroes that wrote to them. I was really impressed reading those. And these ones were really cool. Some students wrote letters from people whose work inspires them. So one student from fourth period wrote a letter from Tupac Shakur with really, really detailed stuff about the music. I really like this letter a lot. Really important messages from Tupac, giving her sort of motivation to keep on going and be inspired. And then another student wrote about her hero being her mom in sixth period and the letter that her mom would write to her, which I thought was really sweet too. Yeah, you got another question? What's this week's weekly challenge? So I'm actually really excited about this week's challenge. I think it's going to be fun. So this is what it is. Again, we're going to Jason Reynolds, our National Ambassador for Young People's Literature. And this week our topic is to write about a new invention using only dialogue. And you must start your writing with the line, "Where did you put my blank?" And Jason actually goes over more specific details in the video, so click right there to see the video. He has an invention for you, actually. For his prompt, you can take, what he did was he took a bed and a helicopter. You have to combine those two things to make a new invention. But if you want to create your own invention and not use his, I'm totally fine with that too. You can choose your own invention, create it, and write your story only with dialogue about the invention. Start with the line, "Where did you put my blank?" Whatever the invention is. Yes, you got another question? When's our next Zoom meeting? So don't forget, I have Zoom meetings Tuesdays at 2, Thursdays at 2. Please join in, even if it's only to say hi and check in with me. If you're working on something that you like a lot, like a writing thing or some art or something like that, you want me to look at it, you can let me know as well. And I'm also open for individual Zoom meetings. So if you're interested and you don't want to talk to other students, just send me an email or remind message, and I can set up an appointment for the two of us to just talk individually one-on-one. And that's all I have for today. Keep an eye out for more announcements throughout the week. Have a good one, and I'll see you later.